Hello everybody, my name is Zach, aka the Weather Gamer, bringing you another video on Sword and Shield. The Gen 8 game's getting brought out. Had some stuff brought to me by a couple people in the server, as well as a couple people on Twitter that I am friends with that are in the server I've seen. If you guys are wondering what this thing is, there's a little bit of a black circle right here. That would be the mic. The mic is coming back. For those of you that didn't know how I normally record, and no, I'm not going to put the mic right here and just be like, hey, da-da-da-da. Actually, I might just stick it over here. I got to experiment with it because I haven't used the mic in... Oh, I haven't used the mic in probably 10 months. I've been only doing this for 10 months. What am I talking about? I don't think I've used my mic since I made my permanent setup here at home, at my parents' house. I had real issues. People couldn't hear my mic. So how I normally record, my face cam is picking up the audio. I'm using the audio from my face cam to do this, but I have had a few people tell me how to record with the mic and have it sound better. So I'm going to experiment with those settings, and that's why the mic's out, so I can experiment with that. But anyways, you might see the mic coming back. It'll probably, more than likely, it'll just sit in the corner or something, so I'm sorry if that bothers you, but that's probably where it's going to end up. Because I want to get back to using the mic. The mic sounds cleaner, always has sounded cleaner than some of my other audio has, plus then I can change or send the music through and adjust it, because right now the music you're hearing is coming through my desktop speakers into the camera, and then there. So the audio is just not great, and without editing software, this is what I'm going to try and make work. So, anyways, the leak today, and that was a video, supposed video. I haven't seen the video. I've just seen this crop up in the APA server. It cropped up in the Weather Gamer server of this mon in a cave, and zooming out, you see 463 views, 2 seconds, so it came from a video, unless someone's just photoshopped it very well. This can't be the final, version. I just don't think this is the final version. The wings remind me a lot of Vikavolt. I think somebody else said that too. By the way, who posted this in the Weather Gamer server was Galactic Damien, one of my mods slash really good friends. We've known each other since the DSL. He brought this to the server. I've seen from APA server the discussion there that a lot of people think that this might be like Bug Dark, which is a type we've never had, or Bug Dragon, which is not a type we've ever had. It definitely looks like a bug to me. It looks a lot like Vikavolt, to be perfectly honest, from the wings and the legs hanging down standpoint. That front does kind of look like a very sharp mouth. It reminds me a lot of Vikavolt. Like, turn the mouth sideways and you've basically got Vikavolt almost. Maybe this is maybe I still haven't gotten this region down because the Galar region. Maybe this is a Gallon form. Gallon form. Maybe this is Gallon Vikavolt. Vikavolt in the Galar region evolve instead of into electric types. Maybe they evolve into dragon types, or this looks to be in a cave. Maybe it's Bug Rock. Maybe they evolve into rock types. I'd be really disappointed if it was a rock type. But Bug Dragon would be pretty cool. We haven't had one of those yet, and I know a lot of people want Mega Flygon to be Bug Dragon. I don't know how legit this is. I know that Nintendo of America tweeted out, again, I didn't see the tweet because I was at work, but Nintendo of America tweeted out, gym leaders are now called gym masters, and the soccer stadium thing is are the gyms. So instead of gym leaders, you have gym masters. Don't know what the difference is. As soon as I find out, I'll post a video about that and talk about it some more. But yeah, I wanted to talk about this thing real quick. This can't be the final like version of it. It doesn't look like it's done. Looks like there's still more layers that need to be like rendered over the top of it. It doesn't look like a typical Pokemon to me. Like, it looks like it's in the early stages of being programmed. I think it looks cool. It looks very menacing with the jaw the way it is. Those legs hanging down, just 6 legs. It's got to be bug type in my mind. And the wings look pretty cool as well, with that orange yellow, and then obviously they're clear. But again, I want to see what this fully develops into and if this is actually true or not. The other thing I was going to talk about, and I have to go to Twitter for that. Hopefully Twitter's not zoomed in at 250%. It's not. I'm gonna slide Twitter over here real quick because I gotta go into my messages here. There we go. That opened up here. The internet's really slow. I got another like storm coming in. But this is a Eevee evolution by Splatter Parrot here on DeviantArt. I will be sure to link his or her page down in the bottom, down below, so you guys can go check out this amazing artwork. I am a big fan of this. I think we are getting evolutions. This gen, we didn't get any in Gen 7. I think it's time for another Eevee evolution. Honestly, I would like to see 3 this gen. I think we'll get 1 for sure, maybe 2. The reason I say 3 is because I think we need 3 to balance out the Eevee type chart, which I should pull out here. See if I can find the image I'm looking for here. There's one that shows all the evolutions. There they are. That's the one I'm looking for. But anyways, back to this thing. So this thing is called Guardian. Obviously steel type. It fits very well for what I think Sword and Shield are trying to do. It's got a shield plate on its chest. It's got a sword-like tail. Looks like a knight. It looks very, very good. Armor Pokemon. Yeah, it looks like a really, and I gotta thank MommaNeesh for passing this along to me. So Mama, thank you. Splatter Parrot, this looks amazing. Like, this I could see is the Steel evolution. So why do I think we need 3? I think we're getting 1 for sure, maybe 2. Like, Steel and Dragon are the 2. If we get 2, Steel and Dragon are going to be the 2 that we get. I hate having to do this. There we go. I think Steel and Dragon are the 2 we get. This gen, it would make so much sense, like knights and dragons, that sort of thing, shield, sword. If it's Guardian like this, Steelion, that'd be a terrible name, Steelion, being a steel type, and then knights and dragons, you know, going back into medieval mythology and that. So Steel and Dragon makes sense. But I think we need 3. I think this is a case where we need to go to the trio of Gen 1 again, and we need ground or rock type Eevee as well. And why do I think we need ground or rock type Eevee? So here you can see, again, here's the Guardian. Please check out the deviant art down below. Splatter Parrot, that's where it came from. So why do we need 3? Well, if we get the Steel type, then let's just slot Steel in right here. Steel beats Ice, Steel beats Fairy, Fire beats Steel. Okay, so far we've got things covered. Like, you look here, Umbreon beats Espeon, Sylveon beats Umbreon. Espeon currently does not have one that it can beat. Or that it's, okay, not beat, but super effective. So Fairy, super effective on Dark, Dark, super effective on Psychic. Makes sense. We've got that covered there. Espeon does not have one that it's super effective on. There's no Fighting Eevee yet. There's no Poison Eevee yet. So Espeon is currently an issue in this chain. Still would be an issue after we get the 3 that I think we need. They'd have to do 4 to get this completely, but I think 4 evolutions is not going to happen. 3 is stretching it. I think we're getting 2 for sure, but that's still going to leave some busted stuff, or busted areas. Currently, Sylveon has no super effective against it. None of these Mons, Stab is super effective, and they're all Mono-type too. So none of these Mons, super effective, hit Sylveon. That's where Steel would come in. By the way, I'm playing with Silly Putty. If you guys are wondering what I'm playing with, it's just Silly Putty. Just fidgeting right now. The Steel version of Eevee would take on Sylveon, and then Flareon would be super effective against it. Therefore, you have a super effective against it and a super effective weakness. Or something it's super effective on and something that it's super effective to. Being Flareon and the Steel type to complete or deal with that corner. Because, like, you have Glaceon and Leafeon. Glaceon beats Leafeon. Leafeon beats Vaporeon. Flareon beats both Leafeon and Glaceon. Vaporeon beats Flareon. Jolteon beats Vaporeon. Glaceon currently does not have, well, beats Leafeon, I guess. Adding the Dragon type, Sylveon would beat that. Glaceon would beat that. The Dragon type one, Dragon is only super effective against itself, if I remember correctly, so it could beat itself. And then be beaten by Sylveon and Glaceon. So you see how it makes sense. But when you look at these 8 right here, you look at the 8 that we have, there's 2 big things. I mentioned Espeon. Espeon has nothing that it's super effective against, so we need a Fighting or a Poison evolution to fix that. But the other issue, and it goes back all the way to the original trio, Jolteon beats Vaporeon, Vaporeon beats Flareon. Flareon doesn't beat Jolteon with Stab. What beats Jolteon with Stab amongst the evolutions? None. So like Espeon, Espeon has nothing it's super effective against, but it has something it's super effective weak to. Jolteon has something that it's super effective against, but nothing that's super effective against it. So that's where I think, and I was thinking Rock because of Flareon, and Flareon I realized no, Vaporeon's the one that beats Flareon. I think we need a ground-type evolution this gen to at least patch that up. So then Espeon is the only one that doesn't have something it's super effective against, and they can patch that in future generations. You add in a ground type here, it beats the Steel type Eevee, it beats Flareon, it gets beat by Glaceon, Vaporeon, and Leafeon. So it makes it a lot more interconnected with the evolutions, makes a lot more sense. That's why I think we need 3, but I definitely think Steel and Dragon are coming. I think those are the 2 EVs we're going to see, evolutions we're going to see. It just makes too much sense. And we haven't had a pair since Leafeon and Glaceon. I know that it just seems kind of ridiculous to just throw every type of Eevee, but you shouldn't have done that where it can evolve into so many different Mons, Game Freak. So, I don't know. This was just kind of some off my head thoughts that I saw today while I was surfing the server. I know Pokemon Fire Red's not up right now. It'll go up as soon as, or right after this video. A little behind on getting videos uploaded, been just a little busy, a little out of it. Just a lot of stuff going on. So thank you guys for watching. Please join the Discord. It's a fun place. Plus, if you find some stuff, you can bring it to me. I'll mention you in the video. But it's also just a really fun server. Like, the Weather Gamer family is that. It's a family. So please check that out. Twitch, I'm gonna be getting back to Twitch streaming here. I've actually been considering Twitch streaming in 2 days from now. If you're watching this on the 8th, March 10th, I'm considering Twitch streaming. I'm not sure yet. Just gotta see how my weekend goes. And Griffin, go show him some love. He's the one that made this layout. Does all the artwork for my channel, so please go check him out. With that, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you guys.